Baltimore says, Bamm, I have walls. They are only 15 strength walls. That sucks. But if I make a slinger into a crossbow, that's the one that was stuck all those years ago. Now I have some decent attack. There we go. Baltimore can fight back now. A perfecto. Oh, go on then. I'll treat myself to a great bath. I like bathing and bathing like anybody. You know, personally, showers are the best. But if I'm going to have a bath, it's got to be a great bath. A really fabulous, fantastic bath. We're talking candles. We're talking bath bombs. We're talking that slightly smelly stuff that's been a bottle on the side of your bath for about 3 years that you've never used because it's too expensive because it was a gift and you're like, this is a generic evening bath. I can't treat myself to this. What am I going to do? And then you realize it's been 3 years and you've never used it, so you might as well. That's the sort of bath we're talking about here. It's a confusing bath. Renaissance walls are now unlocked. What do we do? What do we do with ourselves, ladies and gentlemen? Electricity, I think, would be a good move. Seaports are wonderful buildings. Hydroelectric dams are going to be unimportant for me. Oil power may be helpful. I think that would be very useful, but I'm going to go printing, military science, refining to find the oil. Let's find the oil. If coal isn't really doing it for us, we'll get an alternative source of yumminess. And with mercantilism, we have now unlocked colonialism through to conservation. Let's do this. Actually, astronomy. Can I unlock that? Yes, I can. Build a university next to a mountain. I can do that. Okay, barbarians are really marching on Baltimore now. Baltimore is not a loved city. Interesting. I need to send actual defenses down there soon. We'll see. Still building industrial zones. Still picking up delightful era score. Watch this. I like doing this. If I buy a university in the city next to a mountain, I get astronomy because of the boost, and then that boosts colonialism, so I pick up both at the same time. And because of that, I get 2 envoys, which means I can then take Nanda Dole back, which gives me approximately 60 extra culture per turn. Delightful. Delightful. Actually, I realize one of the things I do want to do is to rush the sewer, right? Yes, let's do that. Los Angeles. I have settled that on this little random peninsula to the north. Again, good access to a lot of decent towns, but including this coal. Oh yeah, sort of thing we like to see. Rumi. Oh, awesome. He has 2 + 4 writings. That's awesome. Okay, we'd like to see you in play. One more city. Dallas. This is just to the south of all of mine. I'm spreading out across the map in slow ways. Had a settler stolen, but we don't talk about that. I've got an ironclad next to it. I just hadn't put one on top of the other. It was a bit embarrassing. I love praying in walls. It's not even praying them in. It's great engineering them in. Spreading my religion whilst he's at it. Problem with coupe is I keep finding forest tiles with culture on them, and I'm like, oh, is that Yosemite? But remember it's not. And then obviously coupe can just put culture on their tiles through their own theatre square. So every time you see it, it just gives you that little like, woo, maybe it's that. It never is. It's never that. Been doing some big old soul searching as to which city-state to claim now. And I'm going to claim Singapore because 2 production for each foreign civilization I have a trade route to. That's a bonus that stacks up really nicely. And I'm also building up my workshop and factory bonuses here because I know that I'm going to need them very soon for a bit of a Panama attempt. Also, I've got a bit of spare gold, so we will buy Mema. And here's Filippo. 350 in production towards wonder construction. That adds up to about 945 before Gothic architecture. How much is Panama? 900? Oh. Are we going to plan Panama it? It's such a waste. It's such a waste. I think canals give appeal, right? Do they? Yeah, they do. So weirdly, this actually may make these tiles around really crazy high appeal. You never know. You never know. Weirder things have happened, ladies and gentlemen. Weirder things have happened. Here is Da Vinci, though. We need Da Vinci. Vietnam and France have quite a few points, actually, so they have a cheap way of buying if they had enough stats. France has a bit of gold here. Must be careful. Must be careful. To be honest, our best way of countering that is to basically see if France wants to trade and make sure that we just drain their gold. They don't even want to give me the most, but there we go. That's drained them a little bit more. Come on, France doing well. That's just as an Englishman talking. You know, in the game, there is also reasons for it. So Mimar will give my industrial zones the power of Culture Bomb, which, to be honest with you, is about the most rubbish ability in the game. But it's also a nice religion bomb. So can I spread my religion in an annoying way? Not really at the moment, you know. Alright, keep an eye on you. Keep an eye on you for now. Let's rush Panama. If you ever wanted to see the power of Kilwa, look at that. New Orleans, 124 production with 30% coming from Kilwa, 20% from amenities. Those two combined, that's 40 production in this city. Or, keeping your cities happy, keeping your cities Killwood. Killwood is an important phrase you need to know. Oh, I have been Killwood, and everyone nods at you and goes, yes, this is good. You know what I can't find though? Yosemite. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are, I will find you. I decided to use Mimar up here because there are city-states I can convert, and that would give me envoys, and I like envoys. Oh, actually, here's Donatello. That's one of the people I need, isn't it? Right, I'm just gonna buy him because I can't. Michelangelo's the other one, then Da Vinci. Oh, they're all coming up at the same time, aren't they? All right, it's fine, we don't mind that. Industrial zone logistics, let's just burn through and get Da Vinci, and I'll save up my faith for Michelangelo. I know I can buy them. Like, when the AI actually earns them and put the great works down, I could just buy the great works. Like, it's not an issue. But there's something about owning them all myself that just makes me feel like I've super won. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if I've done it properly, the quests are absolutely done properly if I've earned everything myself. It's like the ultimate way. This is really cool, by the way. There's a mod that actually improves Quicktails to put open borders into the arrangement. Quality of life is absolutely amazing. You can actually see now, just an easy way to keep open borders with everybody for the tourists. I currently have 0 tourists with everybody, and France is earning 2.5 a ton. Yeah, Deity++. This is going to be a really tricky sell to get enough tourism here. The AI heard me say it, and someone's claimed Michelangelo. It's France. France have claimed Michelangelo. Fine. Well, we're not going to do it all ourselves, but I will get one achievement, which is the Panama Canal. A man, a plan, a canal, blah, 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 blah. That's how you pronounce that one. This wonder, it doesn't really do anything for you, I'll admit, but it's the coolest wonder in the game because it's a huge canal. And you can actually do another achievement with this where you have body of water, canal, city, Panama Canal, city, body of water, and get 7 in a straight line or like a long sequence of 7, and you get an achievement for it. I think I did it on a previous series. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you get the achievement for doing the canal and also the wonder at the same time. It's a double whammy. All right, I'm not taking that risk again, though. Da Vinci is mine. You know, the greatest problem, the greatest challenge of this game is going to be not activating Da Vinci. I'm going to move Da Vinci to this tile, and I'm going to put a little warning sign on it called, "Don't you dare, Ursa." And then I'm going to leave it there. And if I use Da Vinci, I'll be able to go, yep, I'm hopeless. I'm officially hopeless. There's Gobstan. It's not what I'm looking for, though. Come on, find this wonder for me. You know you need to do it. So now I've used my faith to get everything I need. I can start picking up naturalists very soon. I can also start to generate more settlers. I'm going to focus on settlers to start with, whilst I've got monumentality. For the sole reason that I haven't spawned New York or Cleveland yet. And Cleveland is the big one. Unless I have Cleveland, I can't perform a rock concert there. And unless I have New York, I can't have a pizza party there. I mean, what's the point? Actually, I can activate Da Vinci once, can't I? I can activate them once for the achievement. So I'll do it once and then I'll bring them out. I'm just tempting fate now. I'm really tempting fate. Conservation means I've got a bunch more envoys, which means I can go 1 to get Valletta, another use of my faith. Not that I have a lacking of faith uses, and Bologna. More science for my one university. Ooh, there's Yosemite. Here it is. Owned by the Ottomans. Okay, I have an alliance with them, but it's only a level 1 alliance. We're going to have to go to war with them, aren't we? We're absolutely going to have to go to war with the Ottomans. Right. There's Chicago. Again, not the city I'm after, but never mind. This is clearly where we want to go, though, isn't it? Clearly where we want to go. We need a national park with both tiles of this. Oh, that's going to be really tough because it means that I've got to put a national park from this tile downwards and then this tile downwards, which I think can be done based on what I can see, but we're going to have to get another unit to go and explore here. Right, Washington, spawn out a settler, and then Magnus, over you go to Chicago. We're going to go and settle more from this direction. One other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Grand Master's Chapel, and we're going to get monarchic legacy, but I'm going to change governments now to a theocracy, because this is a 15% discount on all of my faith purchases, which is wonderful. We want to do that. Get rid of Diplomatic League for a second. We'll go Republican Legacy, Invention, Naval Infrastructure to combine with Craftsman on my better cities. That's really cool. And Serfdom for our 6 charge builders with the pyramids engaged as well. Right now, we can faith purchase really cheap. And just so you know, these 2 tiles mean, I believe, yes, we can build a national park. There's a lovely lens in the Better Lenses mod I use that you can actually see where parks can be put. Now, I've improved a lot of my land, so I'm not assuming I can really put many parks down at the moment, but they get easier and easier with old Teddy because breathtaking tiles obviously make up the parks, but all tiles in the city with a national park receive 1 appeal. So the more parks you put down, the more appeal you get. Once I have sanitation, flight, radio, advanced flight, yeah, we're going bombing. Also, remember, we can now plant woods, which increase the appeal of all the surrounding tiles. Remember, appeal very rarely affects the tile itself. It only ever affects tiles around it, but we can start chaining together some really, really nice high appeal tiles now. There's 1 charge of Da Vinci, and now we're going to move back there. Don't do it, Ursa. Don't use the other charge. I promise I won't. I can't promise that. I'm so useless at things like that. You know I'm going to break my promise almost immediately. Arabia wants to be a friend. You know what? Yeah, as long as you're not the Ottomans, who I think I might actually end up denouncing. New Orleans is 15 pop, and I've just taken a city from a coupe. Thank you so much. What a pleasure it is. What a pleasure it is to have your city in my lands. Oh, let's quickly unlock exploration so I can get the press gangs card, because I want to start building a navy now. A big old navy, I think. Is that going to... No, it won't even be helpful. Do I even want to invade? It's going to be just Air Force and Army, isn't it? An Army, I might as well just pray over there. So we'll go for Air Force. Fine. Let's just run some... I can't even run any campus projects here. I want some industrial zone projects in my capital. I guess it's the only thing I can really do. The only ally the Ottomans have got, apart from Japan, who they may ally soon, but I'm already allied to, is Vietnam. So I'm going to renew my alliance with Vietnam. The joy of that being if I do go to war with them, there's nothing they can do. There's no point making my military ally out of Vietnam, though, because that's not going to make a difference. But let's just get this in and denounce them. I mean, yeah, sorry about that. They're a really good trade partner, I know. But as long as they've got Yosemite, I can't rest. It's impossible. I must strike. Time for press gangs. Yeah, them was in this game the whole time. Of course it was. Start to make me some boats, New Orleans. I need a few of them. I know I said I wasn't going to need boats, but I just like having a navy. I hate going to war without one. Just feels wrong. National Park, 4 era score for this. But it'll just make St. Louis and maybe these 3 cities plus 1 immunity. But if we have a look at the appeal of the tiles in this city, they're just going to get higher and higher and higher. That's Crater Lake, though. That is Crater Lake. It's 1/2 of this very silly thing we're trying to do here. Sanitation, that gives us the sewer. So once we do have New York, which may prove problematic, we can have a pizza party. I just need New York. Well, once we've got New York, everything's fine. Oh, look. Baltimore, what have you been doing to the natives? Next turn, we've got the Grandmaster's Chapel. I thought we had that already. Got to repair it. What? Is that a barbarian? Bet it is, isn't it? Hang on, let's have a look here. Yes! Get out of town! What a coordinated assault! I can't even summon reinforcements because they've got rid of the Grandmaster's Chapel. That's coordination. That is coordination that we should be proud of. Wow. Let's have a look at the World Congress. I'd like it if we send trade routes to industrial city-states because there's loads of those. And what happened last time? Be on Great Writer. You go on, man. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't really care. Whatever. Whoa, no, that's a bad one. Oh, I'm in danger. That's not good. Okay, we got 1 point. Is it totally destroyed? Oh, it is. Oh, I hate when that happens. That's awful. All right, let's try and fix it. Which way is it going? Northwest. All right, that's fine. That's towards ruin. Might take out a couple of my things on the way, but we won't bat an eyelid. We will allow it as long as it goes away. There we go. Now we can actually buy some stuff. Japan, can I help you? What you doing there, friend? You can't get through. This is my canal. As I was saying, now we can get another crossbow, get the metal casting boost, and we've got some proper reinforcements in Baltimore. City, land, and naval attacks all at once. Plus, this settler is going to go there and found the city of Cleveland. Right, this is the city. This is the city that we have to perform a rock concert in. So So rock bands, there has to be certain things in order to perform a concert on. And I think if we were to do a campus, a wonder, the campus has got to have a university in it, a theatre square. Okay, we're going to put a few things in this city just to make sure that it goes through. I have to chop a little bit of stuff out here. It's fine. Cleveland. Cleveland is going to get boosted beyond its wildest dreams. This is the city of destiny. In fact, actually, if we get another great engineer, I might just make sure a wonder gets put down in Cleveland. Unfortunately, I started building St. Basil's Cathedral in Charleston. It would have been good to put it in Cleveland, but I couldn't guarantee where it was going to spawn. Alas, never mind. Oh, there was a flood that was mitigated by my great bath. But then the dust storm got rid of the farms on the floodland anyway. So I had no benefit from it whatsoever, but oh my goodness. 6 population lost. Oh no, that's awful. Buffalo. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I could ask for an aid request here. You know what? I'm going to do that. 3 gold per turn to buy 7 diplo favor in order to propose it. Yeah, there you go. Give me aid, ladies and gentlemen. Old Ursa. This is the game's equivalent of me asking for donations on coffee. Help me. I joke, but those donations are very much appreciated. I'm going to chop down that wood in order to make my theatre square, and I'll replant it. Don't worry, I'll replant it. If it's old wood, it can get chopped. It can get chopped full. That's what I'm going to say. Chicago, this is my city right on the border with Ottomans. It's spamming out units now because I need to go and settle as much as I can over here. Looks like I might be able to put 2 national parks down in this city. We'll see. Although the city centre is there, right? It's got to be there. So I am going to have to raise the city and then re-buy it. So when I go to war, I've got to make sure that I actually have a settler on standby. Okay. The other thing I'm going to need is the holy site's important, but I need an aerodrome in this city. So let's just put it on Missile Island for now. I quite like that. I mean, range-wise, it's pretty useless. But I'll put more cities out pretty soon, so that's fine. Aerodrome. I'll get a builder out. I'll chop down some of these woods, replant them, get this finished. Yes. I mean, Magnus is here. I should be able to chop that out almost instantaneously. Oh, no. No. Oh, my God. That storm. Another 2 population killed in Washington. No. That was awful. I don't like this game anymore. That was horrible. Oh, even the shrine's broken. No. Oh, dear. I don't like it. Sivas. Yeah, they settled it right next to Yosemite. So I'm going to have to settle a city there, maybe? Or there. One of these 2 locations. This is probably the easier one, actually. And I think the appeal... Oh, yeah, the appeals of these towers is easy to do. It's going to be quite the project. Actually, I could put an aerodrome there, especially if I get a double chop on it. Or chop the deer out to make this happen, yeah. So I'll get the city there. I'll chop. That should put the aerodrome down. Oh, yeah. We got this. This is fine. Don't worry about the loyalty. That'll sort itself out with all my population. Yeah, no, we're happy. Conservation, by the way, increases the appeal of pretty much your entire empire, because what it does is it actually gives you a second version of wood. Original wood in my territory that's never been removed, so old growth wood, actually is worth 2 appeal, not 1. Really handy. Really handy. So a lot of tiles that weren't giving you bonuses now will. All of these marshes around New Orleans, I'm just getting rid of them. Increases appeal, but also just gives me more population in a city that sorely needs it. Aid request. Yes. Put it through. The last few games, I've had aid requests on me. The AI has given me exactly 0 gold. Everyone's in this one, though. So go on. You know you want to give me gold. You know you want to. I'm lovely. I'm so sweet. You know what word people say when they look at me? Deserving. That's what they say when they look at me. Here we go. Bam. Aerodrome, done. Even get the rapid deployment because it's on a different continent. Oh, I really hope we get lots of aluminium. That's going to be very important for this strategy. All right, Hicksung Dracona is working overtime here. Atlanta and Houston. Sprawling empire. No New York, though. No New York. All right, let's get this aerodrome done. Involves cutting this forest down, which is fine. Victor, to the front line of Houston. And we're going to double promote you. We're going to give you Garrison Commander, which is all cities within 9 tiles gain 4 loyalty. And Embrasure, which means that when I buy a unit, you start with a 3 promotion. Yes, this should be fine. This should be very fine indeed. Oh, the spy is called Ryan. Hey! I'm in Spythorn. Look at that. Perfect. Right, I'm going to send you over to here so that by the time I go to war, I'm going to get +3 combat strength. It'll be lovely. New Orleans, by the way, I managed to cut out 3 population from all these marshes, and I've even got some more fish over here that I can go and chop. You know what I call that? Delicious. That's what I call that. I'm looking forward to these film studios. 100% tourism pressure from the city they're built in to other civilizations when the game enters the modern era. We're a little bit away from that. But if the game goes really late, it means I've got more options. Oh, I keep losing city-states though. The AI's culture is so high in this game. They're generating too many envoys. I realize I'm spread a little thin. But Cardiff is giving me a lot of power in the cities that need it. So I'm going to claim that again. I'm just going to save off and see if we can pick up Candy again. Let's get military research. Invention is always fun, but Republican legacy... I got the Theocracy legacy card. I was going to get Monarchy legacy. I mucked that up because I built the Grandmaster's Chapel once I had Theocracy in rather than Monarchy. Never mind. These things happen. For now, that's an okay government. Oh, the film studio is really good. I'm going to start picking these up in various cities now. Did I get any aluminium, by the way? Oh, I did. That, unfortunately, is next to a preserve, which is highly frustrating, but never mind. What you're going to do. I have some aluminium. Is that it? Come on. I own so much land, like 16 cities. Give me more. Hunza has some. Mittler has some. There's some next to LA. All right, I'll go settle that. Konya just settled some. Wow, there really isn't much. All right, LA. Sorry, gonna steal a population from you. You gotta go pick this up and quick. Phoenix. No New York. No New York. Candy's back. Oh, I love it. It just makes my relics a little bit better, and that makes me happy. Anshan as well just makes my universities a little bit better, which again, I like. Venetian Arsenal. Well, I was building a navy. And if I like to build a navy, you know I like to duplicate it by a factor of 2, which is why I built this delicious Venetian Arsenal. By the way, I've been to Venice, and it was a really, really cool place to go. Loved the holiday. Absolutely amazing. I didn't realize I'd walked straight past the Venetian Arsenal. Genuinely, IRL, really not much to look at. Other bits of Venice though. Oh, stunning place. Stunning place. Massively would recommend to go. Out of season. I would recommend you go out of season. Not only is it not as busy, but the place has a very, how do I put this? Distinct smell in the summer. People who live in Venice, near Venice, or have been to Venice will testify with what I'm saying here. It is a distinctly unique aroma. I am clad fleet 80 power. It's not that important, but I just thought it was cool. James Watt. Oh yes, perfect. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to buy the Michelangelo painting from France, just so that I've got it in my lands. There you go. Keep it in Washington for now. Save it with my Donatello and Da Vinci. I just need New York. That's all I need. The film studio. In order to get our challenge, we have to do 5 film studios with great works. That's easy. In order to do that, I'm going to need some music. So I better start earning some. So let's do some Theatre Square projects. Yes. I haven't done many projects this game. Really haven't done as many as I thought we would. Gain sources. I think barbecue. Maybe tartar. That'll do today. National Park number 2. This time in Houston. There is no problem here. Just national parks. Just quietly starting to accumulate tourism now. We're up to 183, but I really haven't started. But now we are. Phineas is getting me some beautiful artifacts, as well as some crisps. Very UK reference for you there. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a brand of crisp. If I have to explain it, it's probably not very funny. As people always tell me, but I find some of the explain jokes can be the funniest, so I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. Always take the city-state artifacts. They are the rarest, normally. Okay, it says -5, which isn't great, but once the fact that I've got 4 population in this city clonks into action, I think it should be a lot more optimistic, especially if the city's not starving. Can we just not do that? There you go. +5 now. Now it's on 4 amenities. Look, you see, that's a lot better. Okay, we'll go and work that aluminium, which is the only reason we're here. San Jose. You know what that isn't? New York. Oh no. AI has kicked Da Vinci off its, don't use it square. Don't make me use Da Vinci by accident, you dastardly criminal, you. Second source of aluminium has been identified. Yes. Yes, this is as it should be. Another national park. You really can kind of tell what we're going to start doing here. It's mainly to make sure my cities are ecstatic. I've been settling so much, they're no longer happy with me. I don't like that. They haven't really clocked in with how the AI are doing right now. Vietnam is sitting on a casual 400 science. They've been ahead of me this entire game. They're on 49 techs to my 39. They're still 10 ahead of me going into the industrial era. That's not good, but I am keeping fourth. Culturally, I'm doing okay. Aztecs are winning the military victory just by having the most army. Spain has converted the most cities. Spain is also winning diplomatically, but at the moment, nobody's near a victory of any form that I can spot at this exact moment. But there you go. You just saw it. It's advanced flight. I just need to wait one turn for Houston with Victor to make its aerodrome. Then I'll buy an airport in it. I'll make the bombers, and we shall go from there. It's a wonderful thing. Now, my faith, I keep getting distracted, but my faith needs to be settlers. I need to start getting these out. We need to actually build New York. Come on, we can do this. We can. He says entirely unconvincingly. Second film studio has been built as well. Now that I've got two, I'm going to put symphonies in. Instead of engineering points, Eiffel is fun. I'm going to take musician points, and then we can at least get a couple of musicians in. Well, now that I've got advanced flight, I might as well get electricity to unlock submarines and, more importantly, seaports, but I reckon we can declare war. Maybe next turn? Not sure. Oh, there we go. Actually, we might be able to get Dido with a friendship. That means I've actually bribed the AI enough. I've been distinctly bribing each one of them every turn. I think I've got 10 friendships and alliances. So when we go to war with the Ottomans, no one will bat an eyelid. Totally balanced. Totally balanced, as all things are in Civ 6. Oh no. Oh no, the Ottomans, they have a frigate in a lake. A one-tile lake with Huey, even though there is a lake right here that is a 5-tile lake. Oh, that is the play. That is the double play. Look at that. One-tile Huey, frigate in the lake. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. The AI never change. Hangar, bought. Airport, bought. Massive off-screen gold selling in progress. And after that little bit of gold selling, as I sold pretty much everything that people will buy, we're going to get 1 bomber and 2 bombers. And when I can afford it, I'll get a P-51 just because it's an American plane. I need to do it. Coupe, you wouldn't do me a solid, would you, and go for a colonial war? Oh, you would. Oh, well, all right then. That's quite exciting. Didn't think Coupe would be up for something like that, but yeah, war has been declared. And now we do that thing that I find always really funny. We go through everyone they've ever met. Venetia, Spain, and Arabia. And see out of all of them, who wants to get involved. Sometimes people don't. Sometimes people do. Yeah, there you go. And with that, out pops my ironclad fleet, just lurking nearby. Don't mind me. I'll even do a spot of pillage. And our bombers immediately go over to Silvas. Break apart the walls, and our ironclad, oh yeah, next turn we'll be able to just walk into the city. And just in case Granada has any cheeky ideas, cheeky Granada, ancient walls in that city, ancient walls in that city. Don't mind if I do. And the replacement settler just making its way around the ocean as well. It's almost like I planned this out. Who would plan out something so harsh and horrible though? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how you could accuse me of such things. Ottomans are still able to do 15 damage as an attack against my ironclad fleet, which is more than I thought they'd be able to do, to be honest. That's fairly decent. Oh no, come on, don't do this to me again. Don't do that again. No, I've just fixed everything that you broke first time round. 1 tile gained fertility. Ugh, so far it's just made the tile better. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. My other spies. I'm actually going to start doing what I should do more often and sending spies to city-states. Candy is really annoying. Japan keep throwing envoys there, and it's really getting frustrating, so I'm going to put them there. Oh, 53 musician points. Don't mind if I do. 1 bomber goes Bamm, and sorry, Sivas. I'm going to need to borrow, let me think. Yeah, that's right. Everything. And my replacement settler is going to arrive now. It's diabolical, it's evil, and it's very, very Ursa. And now we can actually start taking some cities for myself. Why not? I was like, how did they steal that builder? I didn't have a builder there, but I realized there must have been one in the city that got displaced when I killed it. That makes sense. All right, let's kill that Ursa. And I believe I can move the settler onto that tile and settle the same turn. No, I can't. Oh, Ursa, you absolute fool. Might need a rescue party to go and collect them. What could I send over? Cavalry or something? I haven't unlocked cavalry yet, have I? Nope. I use a knight. A knight's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I mucked that settler up. Sometimes you sit in the ocean, you've got like 9 movement, and you're thinking, surely I can settle on that tile and then settle the city in the same turn. And you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, fine. Apparently I can't. Never mind. All right, Knight, go and rescue the situation. Please. Thank you very much. New city, San Diego. I'm pretty sure the game is going to be like, how many absolute cities can we get Ursa to found before we give him New York? God, I'm gonna have to keep doing every city in the game, aren't I? I just know it. P51. It's a Mustang. Who can resist it? Well, hopefully not the Ottomans. Else we've got ourselves a problem. I don't think the Ironclad leaves zone of control on that settler, does it? So we might have to kill the encampment to get it back, but never mind. Let's unlock computers, get ourselves some more tourism, and more importantly, flood barriers before I continue destroying the world, which I would not do deliberately. No, I would do it deliberately. I'd also do it accidentally. Well, that never happens. 3 artifacts, and I get them themed. How's that for RNG? Love it. Oh, it did move, but it moved up and then immediately down. I think it wants to settle the city. That's gotta be it, right? It wants to do it. Oh, I think France has just gone for the naughty government. They have. They've gone fascist. Right, let's just see what else everybody else is. Everyone else is classical republic or oligarchy, so it's just France at the moment. Let's move my knight just... do we move him just out of range? Is it worth it? No, I think I'll tank the hit first. I'll move the Ironclad here in order to tank the hit from the encampment in the city. The Mustang is going to immediately upgrade because I wanted to get to strafe as soon as possible. Actually, everything is just going to upgrade. Have a turn to upgrade. Why not? Coupe is settled everywhere. I'm so proud of them. 12 cities. I think that's the most out of everyone. No, France has 12 as well. Tokyo has 13. Oh, I stand corrected. Vietnam 14? Why is it that Vietnam does so well? Just a good combination of things. Yeah, 400 science. They are bossing it. Oh, up to 50 techs now. I realize I'm missing some pretty easy techs. Like, I don't know what printing and gunpowder is, and I'm working on computers. Oh my goodness, I'm working on a cursed world here. A world without HP printers. There's no printing, but I have computers. How will I subscribe to expensive monthly printer ink that gets sent through my door and lets me print about 5 pages? Oh, I think I was doing the wrong one, wasn't I? I was gaining sources. Meant to do listening post. Whoopsie. See, if only I'd bought a printer and then had it print its own instruction manual and then run out of ink doing it. You know, this is what I should have done. Hopefully I don't sound jaded when talking about HP printers. This is a very random tangent, I know, but sometimes when you're waiting to settle Yosemite, this is what happens. Oh, look at that. The Ironclads tanked it like a boss. Excellent. And yeah, you can buy that tile if you want. That's fine. That's not the one I want. Actually, how good will this be if this city is New York? Oh, that would be perfect if this city's New York. World enters the industrial era. In order to embrace and find that super exciting, I'm going to get rid of symphonies briefly to put 5-year plan in, and we'll get economic union back in because that's a great card. I'll put resource management in to get a little bit more aluminium so I can sell it because I like to sell everything. Which dedication shall I pick? Ottomans are in a normal age. Interesting. I'm tempted to get Wonder production from Heartbeat of Steam. We're kind of too far for to arms because we've already declared our war and I'm friends with everyone else. Don't have enough traders. Hexandroconers is fun, though. I don't have huge production bonuses from industrial zones this game because I've been settling weirdly, so Hexandroconers it is. That also means I can just go for a +4. Okay, there you go. 4 population. Here's New York. So this city needs to activate Leonardo da Vinci in it with great works from Michelangelo and Donatello. So the first step is going to be, well, hang on. First of all, let's just quickly get Yosemite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been saving gold specifically for this, and I'll start planting trees just to make sure these tiles are as good as they can be. Get the naturalist in. I'll just get some walls in just to keep New York safe. Okay, so with all of that, we know that the theatre square can go there, and I have no production. It's fine. It's fine. We don't mind that. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!